everyone, my name is Megan. I'm recording this on my phone as we speak on my couch because obviously I tried making another video back in the computer room, but it failed miserably. And so I just decided I'm going to go ahead and make a video using my phone and talk with you guys about a topic that is very sensitive to me. I was diagnosed with Pcos, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome, in the beginning of January of 2012, actually. I always knew when I was a young girl that I had some sort of problem medically. I just couldn't distinguish what was going on because when I had my periods, when I had my first one when I started when I was 13, I would have heavy periods and a lot of clotting and, just I didn't know what was going on, and they typically last for about a week. As I got older, to make a long story short, as I got older, things started progressing, and, my periods would, go to 5 days and still having clots and heavy bleeding and such sort. So I just never understood it. I would get hairs under my chin, I would get hairs on my boobs, under my belly button, things like that. I didn't understand any of it. And I went from like 90 pounds to like 160 in less than a year. I just got really chubby and just couldn't explain my weight gain. And as the years went on, when I had turned 17, it kind of let up a little bit, but I was still having the abdominal cramping and just, periods were excruciating still. The hair was still there. Nothing was making it better. I got on birth control to help with my cycles, but it's still, I just felt so abnormal. I didn't feel like a woman. I couldn't explain it. I did have some cysts when I was, 15, 16 that would rupture. But I did not become sexually active until I was 18, when I met my fiance. And the first time, even then, intercourse was painful. So I didn't know what to think, because my cycles were always normal, they were always on time, and I had them every month on the 11th. So I just continued life, and, I was moody. I just thought it was normal. So, like I said, backing up, when back in November of 2011, I wanted to lose weight. I was tired of being overweight. I was at my biggest at 174. I was tired of it, so I did something about it. I drastically dropped a lot of weight in a short amount of time. I was exercising, eating less, and I wanted to contribute my loss of my cycles to, over-exercising, so I blamed it on that. And after that, after November of 2011, my periods just stopped. They were no more. And I didn't understand it. I thought I was pregnant. So I did test, no pregnancy. So in November, like I said, in November, my husband and I just thought that it was just the normal, thing to do, that since I was over-exercising, my periods were going to stop. And I noticed that I wasn't ovulating either. My ovulation it didn't happen. So when we started talking to my doctor, they wanted to do further testing. So they set up an ultrasound, and the ultrasound actually confirmed that there was something wrong. They diagnosed me with polycystic ovarian syndrome. And because I had 30 cysts on my right ovary and 25 on my left. And I was just in complete shock. I was in denial because I couldn't believe that this was happening to me. So they wanted to put me back on birth control. I refused. It was like April of 2012 when I actually had my first period due to progesterone pills that I was taking to jumpstart a period. So you might as well say from November to April, I didn't have a cycle. So that was a very, very painful cycle. So I went to go see a fertility specialist only to treat me for my PCOS. And I have to tell you, it's been really rough for me to accept things the way that they are. I still don't want to believe that I have polycystic ovarian syndrome. I am in complete shock. I'm in complete denial. The acne, the excess hair I still have. The weight that I did lose before I lost the weight that I did, I had some extra, I just knew that I had extra abdominal fat around areas that's where all my weight came from. I was top heavy, and the only good news that I could get out of this is I'm not insulin resistant. I've never really been overweight like some people with PCOS, but the hair and the acne are really bad. So my whole point of making this video is to tell you that my husband and I are actually actively trying to conceive now, because they say your chances are greater to having a family when you're younger. As you get older, PCOS makes it a lot harder. So it's a really hard thing to comprehend, because I want a family more than anything, and to watch people around me have children and knowing that that's something that I want more than life itself, that it may not happen, it's hard to accept, because I want nothing more to be a mother. And I'm starting fertility treatments at the end of this year, more in depth, but more so we're trying to set up a plan probably end of September to try to, get the ball rolling. But there is no guarantees. I'm constantly stressed out. I'm constantly saying what if, because I'm dying to get pregnant. I am dying to be a mother, and I won't stop it. I won't stop at anything until I get it. But it's hard to do when all you want is to be a mom. So what do you do? I just want your opinions, anyone who has PCOS, what your advice is as far as getting pregnant, what I should do to help me ovulate again, because like I said, I don't ovulate on my own, so I have to take Clomid and, set up a plan to help me ovulate and help me start my periods naturally. I would love to do that. So if you have any advice for me, I would really appreciate it. I'd like to hear about your journey too. So if you have any advice for me, just comment below or send me a message. Thank you so much for listening. I look forward to hearing from you. Bye.